sitting at home.
Looking for Video Bros.
Guess you could call us Video Bros.
Video Bros.
And during Mario and Luigi's adventure that goes on throughout the rest of the game during that whole thing. So, so it's like an alternate story from the villain's perspective, and it's basically a completely different game that could have been its own thing. But it's cool that it's still
it still follows the same gameplay style as Mario and Luigi's Superstar Saga, but its own
now it can actually move underwater.
Okay, that's cool. But
basically, I got a jetpack. But
we're getting two games in one. This is a game that did actually age well. It was one of the first Mario and Luigi RPG games.
It's hilarious, by the way.
Yes.
I love these games. They're so funny.
We also are getting two new amiibo with it, which is going to be a Koopa and a Goomba. Not as exciting as you think it would be, but we don't know what they do yet in the game either, so we'll wait to see. But, of course, no matter what amiibo come out now, everyone's going to grab them.
They're pretty easy to find. I already pre-ordered them on Best Buy.
I know, but by the time they come out, more people are going to be like, I'm actually going to get them, because they don't... Not many people are pre-ordering amiibos now.
Fuck, move, asshole.
Not many people are actually pre-ordering amiibos, only because of the fact, like, they want to know what they do first before they actually get them.
That makes sense.
Like for instance, like, I'm not going to go and buy, like, what do you call it? Like, there were certain amiibos, like, that just did one, like for instance, like, I have Splatoon. I bought the 3 amiibo for them, the squid, the boy, and the girl, Inkling.
The super missile did a lot of damage to him.
And then they have Callie Marie, and I didn't buy Callie Marie yet because
I never cared to. Because
I'm gonna buy them. I'm gonna buy them just to have because they're compatible with the new Splatoon game coming out, Splatoon 2. That comes out in exactly 20 days.
Oh yeah, it comes out July 21st, and that's the same day as the upcoming Smash Brothers amiibos. So I'll be getting like 5 things from GameStop that day. Why the fuck didn't that do any damage?
So am I. But I wasn't gonna go on that way and buy Callie and Marie for Splatoon 1, the original Splatoon for the Wii U, because literally
didn't they only just add more music or something?
All it literally did was you got more music and more dance moves for Callie and Marie during the time that you're playing the game while not watching the news portion of the game.
That's
where they're just standing up there in the plaza dancing around.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, dude.
I know. That's why I didn't buy them yet. But Callie and Marie are actually part of the actual storyline for Splatoon 2, though.
Wow, I just destroyed that thing. Did you see that?
Yeah. So, like I said, Callie and Marie are actually part of the storyline of Splatoon 2, so I'm pretty sure they're going to have more significance than just fucking dancing. So I am going to pick them up.
I sure hope so.
So do I, but I'm going to pick them up anyway, just to complete the collection. Because every amiibo from Splatoon 1 is going to be compatible with Splatoon 2, so I'm definitely going to use them. Because why the hell not? I have all of them ready, so I'll put them in now. Because everyone's going to be stopped playing Splatoon 1 and put it to Splatoon 2. But,
I was already
what else is there to talk about for E3 stuff?
I was already in here.
What do we get from Nintendo? We got Metroid Prime, that's from Mario Odyssey, of course.
You know, it's cool, I don't know if we talked about this, but this is kind of something that concerned me.
What?
But, the Metroid Samus Returns is being worked on by Mercury Steam. Those people worked on Castlevania, Lord of Shadows, whatever the 3DS one's called.
No, it was Lord of Shadows, which is the 3DS version.
No, there was another title part to the name.
No, it was just Lord of Shadows. They literally just called it that.
No, it wasn't. It was something else. I don't remember what it was called. But the 3DS Lords of Shadows... Oh, Mirrors of Fate. Lords of Shadows, Mirrors of Fate. They worked on that game, which I heard was actually decent out of all of the Lords of Shadows games, because those games, in my opinion, are fucking garbage. But this one was actually a 2D game, and some people really liked it, and other people were like, you know what, it's alright. But yeah, this game is being worked on by those same people, and that kind of worried me at first, because, you know, I didn't really like Lords of Shadow at all when I played it. I know tons of other games have done the same thing that game does with, like, the...
Wait a second. Wait a second. I need to think the process for a second now. You're telling me that a company that worked on Lords of Shadow for the 3DS,
Yeah.
the same company that worked for Konami, is working on a Metroid game. Are you really willing to support that?
I mean, they showed off a really good amount of footage for it. Hey,
I know it's a good game.
It's another temple key. I know you're joking.
No, I'm literally saying though, like I wouldn't give my money to that if that was the whole scenario of like this game is going to be terrible because Konami involved with it.
Well, you know what? I probably would be in that same thing what you just said.
But then again though, to be fair, it's just another company that's inside of Konami. It's not in-house.
It's true. But anyway, I probably would be thinking the same thing you just said if it wasn't for the fact that they actually showed off almost an hour worth of footage for this game.
Yeah, I know.
The game...
They would do that though, because it's a live treehouse event.
Like, the game looks really promising.
No, it's going to be great.
And apparently this game has a long run of, like, it's been in a development for a while. It's very far in development.
Yeah, I know. They've been working on it, and
for the last 2 years.
And apparently they had no idea while they were making this. Like, they literally had no idea before they shut down
AM2R.
That AM2R was even in the workings or being released or whatnot. They had no idea.
Meanwhile, AM2R was in development for a lot longer.
Yeah, they were in development for nine years.
Keep in mind, people, for this game that comes out, keep in mind, AM2R had to die for this game.
It did, yes, but at the same time, the AM2R, the developer of AM2R, was not the one bit upset about that. He is actually very happy that they're actually making a remake of this themselves, a better remake, technically, of what he did.
Because now he's probably like, well, now it makes sense why my game got shut down.
Yeah, and it's not always a bad thing that games get shut down, but
this one, at least this makes sense, is what I'm saying.
Yes, but you know.
Instead of just like them being afraid, like an overprotective mother, it's like protecting their IPs. No, this time it's like, well, we have a better reason this time around for shutting this down.
There was something I do want to talk about now. I forgot completely about E3 with Nintendo.
What?
So E3 came and went, and we got confirmation of another game being worked on. No gameplay footage. We got confirmation that an actual Pokemon main series title is coming to the Switch. And I'm not talking about RPG style where it's like Gale of XD, Gale of Darkness, or Battle Revolution.
Like one of those games with like the Shadow Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, it might be that. It might be like something like that, because it is a console game after all, but it might be something like that, but with the main series aspect still intact though. But we are getting a main series Pokemon game for the Switch now, and we are also getting Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and we're also getting Pokken Tournament Deluxe Edition, which I'm very excited for.
I'm excited for that game too. Like, it sucks you never play that game on the Wii U. It's such a fantastic game.
No, it's not, because guess what? Any game I haven't played on the Wii U, I'm getting it on the Switch in a better version, so I ain't wasting my money on nothing.
I'm not saying you're wasting money. I'm saying it sucks you never played it.
I know. That's why I wait till the Switch version comes out, and I get the better version right off the bat instead of wasting my money and getting two versions of one game.
Like,
because that's literally they're adding DLC though. They're literally adding DLC, which you already bought to begin with, onto a game that's the same price in the old version. You're literally wasting money now.
Well, it's not like I'm able to see into the future to know that they were working on another game.
No, but at the same time though, I could always go back and buy that game and then never make it for the Switch. I could always, any game that comes out for the Switch or the Wii U that I have that's not on the Switch, I could always go back and buy it.
But like, people were upset that at the Pokemon Direct, like the month before it, that they didn't announce a Pokemon traditional game for like the Switch.
You know, they already had rumors and everything that they were actually working on a game. And
I knew it was going to happen, but it's just like, yeah, we don't want to show it yet. We want to save it for E3.
Yeah, because we have to wait until, what do you call it, we have to wait until we know that we got something going on, and we know that we're working on one. Because we got Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, which is basically the regular Sun and Moon, but with additional stories, different stories. It's basically the black and white 2 of the series. For Sun and Moon, I mean, yeah.
Except not really much of a comparison, though, because these aren't sequels, it's just a different storyline.
No, but they wouldn't call it that, though. That's what I'm saying. It's just basically a better version of the game. If you think about it, it's really all it is. Which I do and do not like, because at the same time, Nintendo is now literally just banging off the fact that we can make games better than they used to be. We're going to release another version of the game without a patch. You could literally just patch the game and give you a whole new DLC or whatever, and call it Sun Ultra Moon, but no. You gotta make another game out of it just so people can have another game, because, you know, you can't say DLC is a game, so you have to make a game every year, because you're Game Freak, and you make a Pokemon game every year. But, as we are getting, as we are getting a main series game, I know for one thing, for the Switch that we're getting.
Whoa.
That we're gonna get...
Look at Dark Grenchler.
Yeah. That we are gonna get, Pokebank support, of course.
Pokemon Bank is going to be a thing.
We're gonna have to find. There's gonna be some way online where they're gonna have compatibility with the 3DS some way or another. Even though Switch is not compatible directly with the 3DS, there's gonna be a way to do it online, probably.
I'm sure there will be, because it's like they don't want people's Pokemon in their 3DS games to go to waste.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying the fact that
I know that they're going to do something.
I'm saying the fact that they're gonna probably be able to, like. You know what they should do? I'm not saying that they should remake it, or like make a game exactly like it, because even though Battle Revolution was a good game, I think they should just make a game where you can literally like just catch Pokemon, like not go through like the whole thing of where you're training Pokemon and you're gonna go to gyms and you're gonna go to the Elite Four and then you have to do other stories and whatnot. I literally think that they should just like have Pokemon, train them, and be able to do like literally just it's just a battle. It's just a battling game. That's all it is. Yeah. That's what half the games anyway.
Oh shit! I hate these things so much. By the way, the boss we have to fight next to get another ability is up there in that other room above us. How do we get there? Well, you'll see. But yeah, a lot of people were upset at the Pokemon Direct because it was like a 7-minute Direct just showing off like Virtual Console ports of Pokemon Gold and Silver, which I think is awesome. Like, it would be cool bringing those with me on my 3DS. Be a good excuse to pick my 3DS up again because I haven't really touched it since Sun and Moon. And we'll also into download one of the free expansion things put on for Kirby Planet Robobot. That was the last time because of downloading it, the free one that came out a couple months ago, that you can play with your friends and shit. But like, other than that, I haven't really touched my 3DS, so this will actually be cool. Yeah.
Oh, also, I forgot to mention also, Switch is getting well, we heard about it last March and actually no, around this March I think it was, or a little bit earlier than that in Nintendo Direct, that we were gonna get 3 new Kirby games. We've got Derby, everybody derp.
Oh shit.
We're gonna get 3 new Kirby games. We were thinking, oh well, it's gonna be a game on the Wii U. It has to be because Kirby last game on the Wii U, they didn't have the Switch out available yet, so we're getting a new Kirby game. We got Kirby Blowout. No, not Blowout. Clash something, whatever. That I downloaded on the 3DS already, which was a mini game that was in Planet Robobot.
Yeah.
And then another game that's coming out called Blowout Blast, I think it's called.
I think that's what it's called, yeah.
Which is another mini game from
damn it,
Robo Blast, but turned into its own game. Which I don't see why Nintendo's even doing that, but
who cares? Free stuff, right?
Yeah, I'll take it. Whatever's free is free. I'll take it. Because it's just like if you want to play the game, just buy the game. Robo Planet, it's going to be worth it. You're getting more out of it than just 2 mini games. But like you said, it's free. But then we heard about a new Kirby game coming out in 2018. That's all they said. Brand new Kirby game. Couldn't release a date. Couldn't release nothing. Then at E3, we get confirmation that Kirby coming to the Switch, and it's not. It's going to be a 2D side-scrolling game like every Kirby game, but in the sense of it's going to have the same graphic style as the original and Robo Planet games. Meaning, like, it's going to have that classic Kirby style, not like Epic Yarn or Rainbow Canvas.
Rainbow Curse.
It's Rainbow Curse.
That was a different Kirby game.
Yeah, I know. Those are different games.
No, Kirby and Rainbow Curse, that game was really different. Like, it was... You had to use the touch screen on the Wii U gamepad to even play the game, to move them around. And you had to, like, draw paths for him to go through by just using the stylus.
Yeah, I know.
It was, like, a very different game.
But,
I never beat it, by the way. I need to play that game more.
So we are getting another Kirby game, and also we're getting a sequel to Yoshi's Woolly World, which is going to be called Yoshi for the Switch right now.
Wait, that's supposed to be like a sequel? I didn't know. I had no idea what it was supposed to be.
Well, they wouldn't make it Woolly like they didn't do anything with Epic Yarn afterwards.
Yeah.
But they did. But what I'm saying though, like when they made Epic Yarn, they didn't do anything after it, and then now they're sticking with the yarn style for Yoshi, so it has to be a sequel then.
Yeah, that's true.
But this game is different in the sense that you're in every Yoshi game that was ever released, you were able to shoot in any direction you wanted, linear, in a linear path, meaning straight forward, but up and down, left, right, and then a 300, and in a 180-degree angle. But in this game, you're able to turn your body left, right, sideways, forward, whatever you want to do, whatever direction you are on the map, on the level that you're playing, and you'll be able to shoot into the background, into the front of the screen, meaning you might be able to like do things that break the game's camera in a sense, like break your TV screen or whatnot. There's a lot of different things that you could do in here, and it makes the game a lot funner than it. I never beat Woolly's World, and I'm always playing it here and there so I could beat it. But the one thing though that I don't like about that game is just because it does seem it's a little bit boring in the sense that it's just slow. It's a really slow game. And I got the Yoshi amiibo for nothing, even though I was like into it that game when I first got it though.
I'll buy it off you.
No.
You just said you bought it for nothing.
No, I didn't buy it for nothing. I'm still using it though. I'm not saying I bought it for nothing.
That's what you just said though.
No, I didn't mean it like that. Like I bought it just to use like once or twice, whatever. Because it's really retarded how to use both of those at the same time. Both of the amiibos. Because you're getting double Yoshi, you're getting double Poochies. It's just weird.
Doesn't it basically serve as like a second player if you don't have a friend that wants to play the game with you?
Yeah, and also the Poochie thing was like really stupid to begin with. I never understood why that functionality was added to Yoshi's Woolly World for the Wii U. Because literally, one of the options in the game is to. Don't you have Woolly World?
I haven't played it in a while though. I need to beat it. I was up to like World 4 or something.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now, actually. But Woolly World, you were able to use for each level. You're able to use a certain power up, buy up a certain power up, and use it. Poochie is already in the thing, and Poochie is already in certain levels in the game to begin with, automatically because you need him in the certain levels. But to have him as an actual item in the game that you could buy already is literally like there's no point of having the Poochie amiibo functionality in that game because it's literally just giving you Poochie for free, even though you get so many points in that game from each level. It's like you don't even need that because you can just keep buying Poochie over and over again. You really need him. Peace out.